Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming out here. It's Midday Money on a Friday, the 24th of May. Welcome on into the show. Hope everybody's super califragilisticexpialidocious. Hope you're having a great day so far. Great morning, however it may be, into a nice weekend. Hit the like button. You're here. You popped in. You're on MLB Free Picks. You're on Sean Higgs YouTube. Either one. Hit a like button. Hit a notification bell so you know when Midday Money Show is on. And we do look at lines and any other free picks because NFL's right around the corner. You know, there'll be previews of conferences and divisions and college football talk coming up. Stuff like that. At Mr. Sean Higgs in the Twitter. The X world. Like to exit out. Whatever that means. Not sure why changing name to X. I don't understand. Just don't get the whole lore of X. I don't know if that Twitter was a decent name. But again, I'm not a billionaire dude who wants to fly to the moon either. All right. Let's get into this nonsense that we call Friday action. Twitter world, I'll tweet out the picks that are out there in the X universe. So be sure to check that out. I will add them here to the chat in just one bit as I load them up a little at a time because I got a couple props and it'll be a double dipper of banners. So it's a double dipper either way, I guess. But I just didn't want them to be like cut off halfway, I guess I'm putting it. All right. Plays posted. Props in the chat. Away we go. I guess we'll do the recap as we talk about the games. Why not make it easy on ourselves? Because got other things to do today. Got another show with Jesse and Ross after this. And I got Timberwolves and Lenny rapid fire. No Tooch and Ant tonight. Tooch is on the move. So that's one less show. That's fine. Let's go. We'll start backwards and forwards on the ice. 26 to 37. Hockey's been miserable. There's nothing else to say. It's been a bad run. We are 3-13 run in totals on the ice, 6-20 overall. I'll pass. I'm not gonna bet something just to freaking bet it. What the heck's that about? NBA though, we're on the other side of that. We got some goodness going here. A 19-9 run. 19-9 with our NBA. 60-52 plus 510. We'll come back with the Mavs tonight. Not a bad basketball season overall on the sites. Or nice plus money here. We'll take it. Baseball, not too bad. 75-79. We are down 325 here in the chat, but overall we are up almost a dime. 143 and 135. Nice day yesterday. We go 2-1. Would have been a sweep. I added that Detroit game. I had Philly run line, Yankee under. Should have just kept with those two, but I liked Detroit. Didn't get it done. Did not get it done for us. But nice winning season so far. Let's go. Blue Jays run line today. Let me know. He looks like he's back to his first 2 years. He looks all right. He had a bad first start. Pretty solid of late his last two. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt here. I'll take a plus 135. You want to lay basically even money, right? Sorry. It's up to a 130 now, to 125, 130. So this was like a 115 last night, 105. So money coming in on Manoah. Why not? He's pitching all right. The Tigers seem to be hitting. I will go run line. Try to get a big payday here. The Giants are Michael B. San Francisco Giants get the call here, plus 125. And this is really, let's Do I really want any part of the Mets here? Not really. 3 straight losses. I'll say no to that. And being favored, I'll take the doggy. And we'll go back to the Yankee under. We've been hitting Yankee unders. Now they're flying to the West Coast. Darvish and the Padres. Sure. Under 7.5. I'll take it. Prop time 77 and 110. 40 games under, basically. What is that? How many games is that? Plus 1570, though. How you like them apples? We're going to the San Francisco Giant game. And we got some run ribby props here. All top of the lineup except for Luciano. So we're going to go to the top guys here. Matos 265 ribby, 135 run. Wade 235 ribby, 115 run. Estrada 205 ribby, 135 run. Luciano's at the bottom of the order, plus 350 ribby. He's been hitting in his limited action, the youngster, the old rookie here. Plus 235 for a run. Now, I almost added Harrison Bader here for the Mets at a plus 180. I did actually write it down. I just kept all the San Fran guys up here. So I might play that myself at a plus 180. I didn't add it here. I'm not going to add it late. Solar's been hitting all right. He was a plus 165. Chapman's a 145. I just figured, instead of going the usual 4, 5, 6, 7 guys, I'm going to go top of the order. If they hit Scott, like I think they could, we might have 2 of these ribbies in the first inning, right? Or runs, I should say. So that'll be some plus money in our pocket already. And then if everybody hits, like I think, and the bottom lineup guys come up in the second and third and fifth, whenever they get up in the top of the order, have a little better averages, start hitting guys in, and we'll maybe cash 1 or 2 of these. So that's my attack here with San Fran. I want to say though, the Minnesota Twins. I wrote down twin guys. I wrote down all 8 guys in the lineup. I'm like, all right, let's look at this plus 1. I was looking at it. Jeffers was a guy I looked at today. Again, this is just if you're writing them down, you can listen on a podcast form. We're available. Podcast, this game's at 7 o'clock tonight. So 10 homers, 32 ribbies. He's plus 175. Will Castro's a guy. 4th on the team in ribbies, plus 185. Sure. Kepler's batting cleanup. 311, 4 homers, 18 ribbies, plus 130. I thought about it. Now, will I do something with this by myself, for myself later? Possibly. There's, Correa's been hitting the ball pretty well. He's a plus 165. I thought about it, but I try to just keep on this one game here. I don't want to. We have 8 props here today. This is 8. Could I come in with another 4, make it 12? I guess I could have. I didn't, though. So I'm just telling you what I like. Right? That's what we do here. All right, let's get to the business here because I got to run and do another show in a little bit. And let's put all these props up. Again, they're all here. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I do that often. All right. All right. Wow. Comments all over the joint here. Let's start going. Team Money's in the house. Another Money Making Friday is upon us. How about those Padres and the A's? Never in doubt, as they say, but it's on. Yeah, the Padre one, I like, you sent me the message. I think it was the first inning. It was what, 2-0? And I was out. I was like, all right, it's 2-1. I don't want to really get on them right now. It's 2-1 Padres in the first. Then I saw it in extra innings. I was like, I was going to harass it, but I just, me, I don't say anything till it's over. You like to jump in 3 minutes into a game and think it's printed money, Team Money. But yeah, never in doubt. Yeesh. Boy. Marcos is in the house. Hit the like button for Mr. Nico. Marcos minute. No Marcos minute today. No Marcos minute today. I'm sorry. I'm not giving any ice. I gave you the basketball, and I gave you some. I gave basketball and some baseball. 3 baseball games. Any dogs today? Yeah, bro. If you're watching, I got a Giants right here in the chat for you that I like. Give me some Giants money line, run line over 7.5. Some Dodgers under 10 as well with a cold beer tonight. I'll be in the gym watching these games. In the gym. Don't lie, T-Money. In the gym means you're just sitting on a couch, hanging out, throwing things at the TV. I do like the Giants tonight. So Boston at 5 might be Boston at 4 now. Here we go. Boston at 4. Marco's just getting at the sweep. He's saying sweep. This is why there'll be no Marcos minute for stuff like this. They're not sweeping. They're not. Although, the Halliburton, is he hurt? How bad? I don't know. I thought this would be I thought the Pacers would get 1, possibly 2. Like I said, I wouldn't be shocked if it went 7. But again, this is why it's guys get hurt. It changes the whole complex of the game. NFL college football. I can't wait either, Marcos. Minnesota ties it up tonight, I think. Well, they're home. You're down. You should want to get even. I'm just taking the points. Player props, hitting the like button. I appreciate it. There's a Facebook page and our guy Brio and Dennis hitting the like button. No Dennis, no Davis yet, but Dennis always hitting the like button on Facebook. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right, there is the Sean Higgs YouTube. Come give me a follow. There's winning free picks. Also, like and subscribe to both channels. Here come all the props. Let's move it down. T-Money. I will ask on behalf of the Midday Money folks, maybe this weekend or something, could you give me a breakdown of betting tips value in all versus just betting to go 30-0 with minus 220s and a 10-teamer? Hold on a second. You want a tip on why it's better to do a plus 130 than trying to go whatever 5-0 say. I mean, you're saying 30-0. Taking all the monster money line faves? Well, it's real simple, T-Money. I mean, you're gonna let's for the pen is out for T-Money on this, just simply because let's see what we got here today. What kind of big faves we got? We'll put Atlanta because they're on the road, and they are minus. Let's get what is this? A 170 for the Braves here? 165 minus 165 Atlanta on the road. Dodgers, it's come down a bit, but let's just say Dodgers 150. That's on an average about 150. LAD, I'll even bring it down 145 a little bit because these are road games. It's not Baltimore. We got to put in there minus 260. Who else? Big fave. Oh, of course, Phillies. Phillies are $2 on the road. Any other biggies? Here we go. Arizona at home. 175. That's even a little low. You figure with Gallon on the hill, right? It's that Gallon. You should bet it. Houston, 170 on the road. All right. So that is a 6-piece with a 145 and a 165, a 260, a $2, 175, 170. Let's see how that works out for somebody. This is 6 games, T-Money, right? And people want to put all these guys in a pull up this other screen here. I'm hitting buttons, looking over here, and I'm blacked out over here. Just whatever. I'm just going to move on from that. We got those 6 games. We'll see how they do in a parlay for tomorrow. The parlay. Easy money. Michael B is in the house. Well, whatever night for Michael. I hit the Giants, Phillies yesterday. Lost Celtics first quarter, and then switched to the Stars at the last moment. That's the second double overtime game I've lost in hockey. Yeah, I'm done with hockey. I had the Stars yesterday. Terrible. Michael B says, Giants with the question mark. What does the world come to? Bullpen's beat up, but they are 8-2. Harrison starts. I like your ribbies, but give me Ramos at 280 over Luciano. I get it. Luciano's been pretty hot, though, in his limited action. I thought about Lloyd Ramos. I'm not going to lie. I just went with I'm looking at the lineup. I think he'll bat 9, so I got 9, 1, 2, and 3 for Ribby run combos. And most times I would have a Ramos, right? I'm going to be in that 6, 7, 8, 9 area. I just switched it up here for the Giants. Wine Time's in the house. Good to see you also, fella. How are you? Okay, I want to give Wine Time a follow. Michael B. I think I'm going to come in on T-Will's first quarter, -2 off a loss at home. Kind of like the under. Have not really decided yet. It's 5.5 too many. Dallas plays close games and lose. Yes, I got Dallas here in the points. That's what I'm doing. Wine Time says Casey Tampa under the 8. Lugo versus a opener guy for Tampa Bay. Cubby St. Louis over. I mean, here we go. We got a Miklos sighting. You know, I'm not loving a Miklos. And 8, though. So you're saying, I mean, Amanga's been really good. So you're saying that this is going to be a Cubby coming out and getting 7 or 8 themselves. Texas Mini over. Again, you know, Urena, this is why I jumped. I wrote down, again, I got Kepler, Correa, Buxton, Santana, Kirilov, Castro. I got everybody. Lawrence, Jeffers. I wrote everybody down and their ribby props because I'm like, yo, Urena's terrible. But he has not really been that bad this year, Wine Time. And both teams have not really hitting well. You know, if you look at the overall for the Rangers, they've been in an under squad on the season because the pitching has been all right. Not terrible. 29 and 22 to the under. Minnesota's around 500, break even 25 and 23 with the unders. But of late, I mean, just unders. Both teams, 7 of the last 10 unders. I don't know about that one. That's why I kind of backed off my mini guys. I was like, I want to fade Urena because he's been, you know, it's in my head that he's terrible, but has not been as bad as what you think. And here we go. 6 innings, 1 run on a homer. 6 2/3, 2 runs on a homer. 5 innings, 2 runs, not bad. Then you see 2/3 of an inning, 2 runs, 3 innings, 3 runs. In the start, he has not been bad those 3 games. Out of the bullpen, he gave up a 5 spot, which kind of skews his. It's funny. 3 runs in 3 innings, 5 runs in an innings. You take out those 8 runs, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's just 8 runs there. And 4 innings. So you're talking 8 runs in 34 innings. It's not been terrible. Don't. That looks like it should be an easy one. I don't know. That's why it gives me pause. And the Angels over Cleveland. That is definitely a no-go for me. I am not gonna go against a team that's won 6 in a row. If I got the Angels at plus something, I understand they're favored. Well, they're at home. Logan Allen has a little higher ERA, and somebody might think, it's not all that great. But to fade a team that is 9-1 in their last 10 has won 6 in a row, I don't want to be there. I get Logan Allen's nothing to write home about, but how about this on this one time? If you think if Cleveland's going to lose, they're going to get shelled. Why not do an Angel run line play here, right? It's either Angels win and it's a blowout. I mean, why are you going to go even money? You can take a plus 175. Excuse me. They don't even have. I got to find a reverse because these are for minuses on this one site. All right, I got to find all right, homework or in class work here. Get me a Angels run line here. Angels run line. Davis is in the house, and of course, he hit the like button. We love Davis. Sacramento River Cats. That is Michael B's Giants AAA bunch. Did they win? How did that game go yesterday with Sacramento, Davis? Michael had mentioned they brought up some guys to the bigs. I might take a Ranger first period. I don't know. Backs to the wall. Pick them again. We'll see. Tommy, Mike, I always say to most. Going with one parlay right now. Dodgers and Baltimore plus 125. Here we go. 2 road teams. Couple roadies. Dodgers at Reds. Baltimore laying a big number 2, the White Sox with Corbin Burns on the hill. Ricketts is in the house. I have been good, Ricketts. How have you been, my guy? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Maurice says Phillies to win the World Series 7-1, Orioles at 9-1. I'm not going to say no to either of those. Listen, I like the Orioles more, yes. Because my Phillies, or my Philly take, I should say, they're not my Phillies. I'm just not sold on Nola continuing this. I thought they were going to trade Nola last year. I mean, we go back to I don't back away from what I say out here. So I'm like, Nola, I thought they trade. They went on a run. They're the best team in baseball as of this minute, the way they're playing. Tough to argue. 7 worth. What am I going to say? You have the best record of baseball right now. And good afternoon, says Maurice. Have a great holiday. Is it a holiday weekend? Memorial Day this weekend? Yes, it is. Aaron, hey Higgs, hope you have a great weekend. You also. But I'm not worried about the weekend. I'm just worried about Friday. One day at a time, folks. One day. Halliburton's hurt. Indy's done. That's the thing, Marco. So that switches up where you think Indy could come in and get a game or two. 4-point dogs at home. I don't know. I played them last night because I had Indy and the over in game 1. I came back with that yesterday as well. But I don't know if I can take Indy anymore now. It's not sure what I'm going to do. Not sure. Toronto today, says Davis. I like them on the run line. Speaking of which, Rays, the Blue Jays plus 135 on the run line. The Giants plus 125 money line. Yankee under 7.5 and the Mavericks tonight. The double nickel, Jordan, 5.5, 55er. Stop, Jesus. Thank you for the show, Higgs. Good luck today and have a Memorial Day weekend to you and your family. You also stopped. I appreciate you popping in. Lane says, what's up, Hicks? I'm about to say hello and hit the like for you. I appreciate it, Lane. Thank you. Very important for the algorithms that people hit the like button. I don't know why. I understand people don't want to hit like buttons or dislike buttons or comment. I don't know. And it's funny. I'm going to pop this off some lecture group because I said this before. Like, it's like I got teenagers, and it's like, don't worry about that kind of, getting wrapped up because you see, kids are wrapped up into getting likes and comments, and like, who the hell cares, bro? It's like the fake world. And then I'm on here like, oh boy, hit the like button because it generates gets me more views. I don't know, it's bizarre. Any hoot. Groovy says, why is Towns always trying to get first basket playoff games? Sometimes he makes them. Anthony Towns, Timberwolves first basket. 5-1 from Groovy. Nick Nasty says, think I'm going to live bet the T-Wolves money line if it's plus money. I don't hate that. Why not? If they get down early, you come back on them. Davis says, fade Detroit Lenny's Tigers. Here we go, coming out with fighting words against Detroit Lenny Davis. I have to say, I'm a little disappointed in Tigers. As you know, I have the Tigers team total over for the wins. I also have the Royals team total over, so I'm hoping for that one to go. So far, so good looking at. But yeah, got to be a little annoyed with the Detroit Lennys the way they're playing. Where are the bats? Where are the bats for them? Bad storm coming to Chicago 4. Don't even worry about the Orioles game. There you go. Thank you, Groovy. Nick Nasty says, Team Money, think we're going to live bet the Wolves game. Nick Nasty's a premium follower. Team Money. Maybe Nick Nasty, but I'm not touching it. Wolves are nothing, but there isn't any value on the Wolves game. Something to get you paid. Well, as a fave right now, you don't want to get Team Money, but I think Nick Nasty was saying, she's like, hey, if it gets down early, if it's 11-4 Dallas, you might be able to get some plus back on Mini to go on a little run at home, which again, we've seen teams go on runs. You're at home, you play defense. Dallas, we had them to get here, but we've seen them get a little sketchy with their offense. I don't hate it. Which quarter do the Mavs win tonight? I think the best quarter win would be the first. Would that be I didn't look. I'm just assuming, and you hate to assume because when you do, you make a ass out of you and me, Nick Nasty. But everyone bets on the team to bounce back first quarter, first half, right? So that would be the T-Wolves down. So I think you'd be able to get better plus money with Mavericks in the first quarter. Wine times. I could get there on the run line. I see them at plus 190. That's where I'd go. The Angels run line. You want the Angels? I can't say why. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going to lay 110 versus a team that's. I mean, like I said, they've won 6 in a row, 9 of 10. Right? Let's say Cleveland here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6-1, 7-1, 8-1, 9-1, 9 of 10. Right there for us. Then they had a couple losses. So 9 of 10, they're playing well. I do not want to. And again, is it too easy to be like, oh, let's just take a minus 105 here, whatever, 110 with Cleveland? I could take that low hanging fruit and say I'll take a shot on that because they've won 9 of 10 and 6 in a row. On the flip side, do you want to take a plus 190? I'm not going to tell you not to take a plus 190. Come on. Plus 190 spot. T-Money. Angels at plus 190. I wouldn't recommend it. Well, again, I don't want to bet against a Cleveland team that's hot, right? But the minus 110, and I've said this before, T-Money, and back to wine time. You see the streaks? Texas has lost 3 in a row. Is it worth coming in on them at plus 140 thinking they win today? Maybe. Yeah. Twins have struggled. They dropped 7 of 10. They're not any great shakes. But the Cleveland one is, would I rather rely on a team that's won 6 in a row at pick'em odds, minus 100, 105, 110, or take the team to break that winning streak as a favorite or as a small dog? It's a no for me. It's a no. Groove says the last horse race at Churchill Downs today, horse number 5, Rivet. Rivet? Isn't that a frog? Is that what frogs say? Matt T. Sean, what do you think about the KC Royals game today? Listen, Seth Lugo's been absolutely great. I'm sure Met fans are bashing their heads, wishing they had Seth Lugo back. I think the Padres would be too, right? Who wouldn't want this guy? Just look at Seth Lugo, Cy Young hopeful right now. Is the line a little fishy? Yeah. Casey's won 6 in a row and you're minus 115 versus an opener. This is the same thing I'm saying about Cleveland. If you want to get in front of teams on 6-game winning streaks, I would say take the team they're playing and run line it. That's the way I'd go. It's Tampa Bay and Angels run line, or you're taking short phase with teams that are winning 80% their last 10. Angels plus 190. There you go. Again, 190 to me would be better than laying 110. If you think Cleveland's going to lose after winning 9 of 10, why do you want to lay 110 as opposed to when you can get a plus 190? Right? Are they going to win 4-3? No. Angels have hit. We saw them hit against the Cardinals, even though they lost some games. You saw them put up runs against the Astros. Allen's got a 4-something ERA. He gets hit a little bit. 190 would be the way to go if you're not laying 105 with Cleveland. Thank you, Dallas Stars. Yes, Mel. Thank you, Dallas Stars. Where did we have that yesterday, Mel? Where is the what did I write down here for Mel? Mel, Dallas game 1 in the series, plus 165. Loser. T-Money. And money on T-Money to money on Raquel. Take the Padres minus 2.5. B-Hawk says the Cubs definitely win. Did the Cubs win yesterday? No. They did not. Anything else written down from yesterday's show? Ricketts. 2 businesses and soon to be 4-year-old. I have been very busy. Yes, 4-year-olds probably the busiest, even though businesses probably hold you down. The 4-year-olds are running around. Tommy said, can't wait for the Phillies pitching stats to implode. And that's the thing here. You got a couple guys pitching over their heads. Nola again, he's up against. Again, to me, I thought he was like a father time kind of candidate. Like he looked like his best years behind him. He continued last year. He's off to a good start this year. And the false hope here is that Philly's out to a big lead, then they play some 500 ball. They still make the playoffs, and people think like, oh well, we just guys will pitch better. Guys who are overperforming. I said this to Mr. Number. He's like, oh, the Yanks are they're going to roll. Yeah, Gil's pitched well, Schmidt pitched well. I think we saw this with Nestor Cortez. I think we saw with like Hunter Brown, JP France. We see with these young guys, you come out for half a season, you pitch fine, and now all of a sudden you're at your innings limit. You're maxing out innings. You never pitched that further before, or that many. Let's see what happens. Rob likes the Yankees on the road. Again, we have a Yankee squad playing very well. What am I going to say about the Yanks? 2 straight, 8-10, 12-15, or something like that. I'm just not a fan of first game on the road. I mean, the Padres are back home. I get it. Darvish has been solid. Give me the under, Rob. Give me the under. But then Michael says, I'm on the Royals minus 2.5. F the Rays, I think. Groovy says, Nick Nasty, maybe sprinkle a couple dollars on Dallas fourth quarter in case Minnesota's winning by 20 in the third. But even that, I don't know if you want to. Is that where you want to jump to? Let's take the Mavs? Because you don't think you could see the Mavs just folding up shop and losing by more in the fourth quarter? Nick says, thank you, Groovy. Moneyline Markel says, look at some 2.5 on the Orioles, a team total, Dodgers team total, Phillies team total, D-backs first 5.5. Moneyline Markel, I'm shocked you're coming in here with the Orioles as a 260 road fave run line. I get it. Someone said bad rain. I'd stay away from that game. Team total, I get it. They score runs. Dodgers team total, again, we are minus a respectable 145 on the road. That is not too much for a Dodger team that people think is going to win 100-something games. Phillies, again, team total over in Colorado. I get it. I was going to do some Philly Ruby props, so I don't hate that one. Diamondbacks first 5, a gallon at home. What am I going to say? A gallon at home is a totally different animal. I get it. Mel says, Stars with a 4-minute double minor power play in overtime, multiple posts, still can't score. We lose game 1. I know. I suffered along with you there, Mel. Groovy says, Tommy, don't scare me like that. I got Phillies to win the World Series a few weeks ago, 15-1. There's some good odds there, 15-1. Rick says, Mariners first 5 in a 3-way, Seattle over the Natties. Isn't my guy Gore pitching today? Is Gore on the hill? That's who should be pitching. You know me. I want to take the Nats at home when I get them as a little dog. Subject says, Globalist boss is quitting 100%. Did he? Klaus Schwab, he quit the WEF, World Economic Forum? Interesting. That'll be, you got to come in, Gio, and bring this up when I do Ross and Jesse in a little while. Ross loves this stuff. Groovy says, Manila Markel, we're expecting set coming of Noah's Ark here in Chicago in 5 hours. Stay away from the Orioles game. There you go. Slight drizzle. It's like in Caddyshack. I don't think the heavy stuff's going to come down for a while. All righty. Let's try to get to the positive here in the video, even though we're positive on the sites. Again, you can support the channel and the shows. Hit the like buttons, number 1. Subscribing, number 2. If you want to be a YouTube Premium member, or Super Chats are number 3. Buy a weekly pass for $31. That's the 4th thing you do. $31, you're going to get a whole lot of plays. If you grabbed the plays this, I'm having a nice little run for baseball this week. Let's see, since Monday, what's today? 24th. So since Monday, MLB a tidy 64%. And overall 19 and 13, 59%. So we're not bad. 16 and 9, 64% baseball. And of course, I mean, that's 25 baseball games in 4 days. So I don't know. Anyway, here are the games. Jays run line, Giants plus money, Yankees under, Mavs in the NBA. And our props, we're heading to San Francisco. Run ribbies. Matos, 265 ribby, 135 run. Wade, 235 ribby, 115 run. Estrada, 205 ribby, 135 run. Luciano, 350 and 235 run. And I did mention I did not add Harrison Bader here, but that was the one bet I was looking at plus 180. There you go. Midday money on a Friday. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, for my post out. I'll retweet where I'm at shortly with some more videos coming out. So there you go. Have a good Friday. See you later.